Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to HitScan. We actually got a developer update now. I would definitely recommend pausing this video and watching it if you haven't seen it already. But this is very much a live reaction to everything that we've seen, giving our thoughts at the end, but just some highlights of our opinions as we go through quickly the best bits of this developer update.
Let's go!
Stuff could go wrong, so maybe it gets delayed a little bit, but hopefully...
He's so defensive on the date of it, like he knows when people would kick off if it doesn't come out tomorrow.
And I want to remind you that these are really experimental changes. We are unsure of these. That's why...
He said this like 3 times by now.
He's better at making a 10-minute video than we are at this point, like Christ, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. Tank players, make sure you provide your feedback on that.
All the Overwatch League teams that have hired very expensive tank players.
But why does the dev update feel so different? What's going on? This feels so weird.
call off tanks, specifically Roadhog, Zarya, and Diva. What you are also going to see on the
Sigma again, they don't see Sigma as an off tank. So weird. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see this actually. Solo tank Roadhog with like a shield or something, like just wearing Reinhardt's armor.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I am your shield.
Your account, so that means if you get it.
Why is this so important to mention? Like, these heroes are getting drastic changes. You still earn loot boxes, and everybody else is like, you know, son of a bitch, I'm in. That's it.
These are changes we are unsure of, and that's why we're.
He really can't say that enough, can he? Though.
He knows what the forums are like.
He said it like 5 times. Yeah, I know.
He's so scared.
Okay, wait, but didn't that dev update just feel very weird? Right? It felt
a bit forced.
It felt like, yeah, and it felt like Jeff had like just way less to say, so he just kind of started repeating himself because he really wanted to put emphasis on something and he didn't know how else to sort of do it. I don't know, like the first...
Man, he would make a great YouTuber.
Yeah, really,
like,
we should hire him, man.
It's so weird because, like, I'm super interested, especially hearing that there's going to be, like, drastic changes to Diva, Roadhog. Again, Sigma not being mentioned is so odd, but I guess that kind of drives home the whole story and the whole attitude that people have that Blizzard is trying to get rid of main tanks and off tanks. Of course, this is the more dramatic option that they would have, but...
Okay, so there's 2 things, though, that kind of concerns me about the idea, or not concerns me, more like, I feel like the problem with the experimental mode thing is that essentially it is just like putting up a, like, arcade or custom game setting list to the entire player base, which is great and all, but I just don't feel like that's where it's gonna make, like, that's where we're gonna see the big difference in how the game sort of functions. I don't know, like, will people be actually that excited to play this in like a week from now, you know? Like, this time, this first one, obviously it's gonna be played a lot, but next time in a week when they're running like their 2nd or 3rd type of experiment, or later on into the year, are people gonna like actually care? Because I don't know, I feel like it's hard to predict. And also when you talk about kind of a mode like this being focused on, like the experimental mode, it just kind of makes me think, like, is this actually the best thing they could be doing to addressing the game? But, you know, I could be wrong. It could just work out and be really fun and also really useful for the devs and improve the game massively. But yeah, I don't know. It seems a little bit odd to me that, yeah, that was a whole dev update, basically. Just like, hey, we got this thing, don't panic, and just over and over again.
Maybe it is a bit of a response to all of the Project A stuff. Maybe it just kind of felt a bit more like we need to drum up a bit more hype for this. Because what I've sort of noticed over the years is these developer updates have gone from updating the community to more being like PR posts on
for sure
new features and stuff. So it's kind of nice that it's going back into what a community post should be, but it's been so long since we've had something like this that it just feels a bit weird.
Yeah, I want to bring back the popular community topic developer updates. I love those. Those were great. When it was just like, hey, we've seen that the last video got spammed with comments about X, and we've seen people ask us about this sort of thing on the forums and about Y on Reddit, and then they could just sort of, you know, get a lot of those sort of concerns out of the way instead of kind of dance around them and just hope for the best. But hey, we'll see what happens, I guess.
I'm really excited to see what these changes could be. It's going to make making videos a bit more complicated because it's like, oh, D.Va got buffed, but it's on experimental, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really know how we should approach that. And I think
maybe we just play it like an arcade.
Yeah,
thing.
like maybe we just make some like thing on the thumbnail, like the sort of yellow, bright yellow, like experimental sort of tape put across
caution,
it,
like
kind of like you did for your reviews on your channel.
Yeah, something like that.
Just something like that, like a logo, so people understand it's an experimental change. But it's hard to say when you have changes like this that are likely not going to be used in the game, versus changes that will no doubt be on the experimental card that will be. So it's gonna make making content around that a bit more vague, I suppose, and I can imagine a lot of people feeling baited when it's like, oh, Roadhog got a massive buff, but it's for 3-2-1 and it's never going to get used. Like,
yeah, exactly. When you put it like that, it's much more obvious, I think.
But I think what else this needs is it needs the ability to do experimental mode in custom lobbies, because I think if it's like in an arcadey mode, you don't really get to like, if a pro player or a competitive streamer like Emon can set up a lobby with the experimental changes on it, play it, and then give his opinions on the changes, that's a lot more beneficial than just queuing for it like it was.
Yeah, or let viewers play and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think it would be pretty interesting.
So with any luck, they have that.
Yeah,
that's
set up
kind of what I feel they do
too.
need. Yeah,
definitely. Tomorrow as well, the Mardi Gras event is coming, like the leak earlier suggested. So like you'll have that skin, some new stuff to play, and the experimental event, which I guess is kind of why he mentioned the whole, oh, it's important you'll get XP and wins and stuff, right?
He mentioned in the tweet something along the lines of like a new custom map, but he didn't say it at all really in the a brand new testing ground that's coming to Overwatch. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that.
No, but they just mean the mode.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah, they just mean the testing ground, as in this is the testing ground, the experimental card. Yeah.
But the reason why I mention that is because no doubt tomorrow the new workshop maps will be coming into the game too that are currently on the PTR. I would assume anyway it would all come together. So
probably
the massive map and the 9x9 ones and stuff. So that's the reason why I got a bit confused and thought it was talking about that.
I mean, it's a cool update.
That's probably going to hit as well.
Yeah, it's a cool update. I just wonder how, in a week from now, will people even still really be talking about it, right?
Yeah, is this going to be the workshop or endorsement levels? I doubt it would be that bad, but... Or like looking for group. Looking for group is probably the worst.
The endorsements is the 1 out of 10 on the good feature scale, or what?
No, I think looking for group is that. What is the best feature?
Oh yeah, I forgot about LFG, honestly.
Roll lock is a 10 and looking for group is a 1. I'd say that this is like a 7. I think regardless of whether these changes get used or not, it gives us more stuff to do and to try. And, I'm definitely going to try out 3-2-1 because one of the things I said personally is that we shouldn't knock it until we try it.
Yeah,
so
agreed.
I want to, back up my own bullshit with that and make sure that I give it a go and give my own opinions. And if people want to see our review of that, then maybe we'll do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we could find some new format. Could be fun. We'll see what happens. All right, is that it?
Is it any good? Is it as bad as looking for group?
Yeah.
I'm excited for this change. It feels a bit weird. I think we've just had so little news at the moment, and then suddenly like 3 things hitting at once. Project A's name, the Mardi Gras stuff, this. It's a lot to take in at once, but we have some cool content coming out, and I can't wait to talk to some of the pros. And
obviously, Hero 32 is right around the corner as well, on top of
Hero rotations as well. Yeah, Season 21.
Hero bands.
Things are actually ramping up in Overwatch, so I'm not going to, talk badly about the game.
Yeah,
we're in some good stuff now.
We'll see what all these changes kind of do to the state of the game. It'll be interesting regardless of the result.
That's everything that we wanted to go over. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you soon.
Bye bye.